What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel, where we talk about how to build credit, how to establish relationships with banks and financial institutions, and most importantly, how to get you access to high limit credit funding. If you're new to our channel or if you've been checking out our content, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as smash the like button. It really helps our content reach a wider audience, and we greatly appreciate the support. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing some updates on some of the credit products that we recently reviewed, and we're going to be going over some of the top bank issued accounts that you can use to help build up your credit profile. So a couple days ago, we did a review on the Sable One secured MasterCard. So Sable is one of the latest fintechs that offers a secure credit card that helps consumers build credit. So I just recently got it in the mail. You could take a look. This is the Sable One secure credit card. So let's just take this off. Now, shout out to Sable One for putting the numbers on the back of the card. So when we do an unboxing, we don't have to cover up the numbers. We can just show you the whole card. Nothing too special, just a regular credit card. All the information is on the back, and they use the MasterCard payment network. The next update I wanted to share was regarding the Academy Visa Secure Credit Card Builder. So now, one of the questions that a lot of subscribers had was, when you use another credit card to fund your security deposit, is it going to be charged as a cash advance? Now, I've actually gone through the process of applying for the Academy Visa Secure Credit Card Builder, and based off my experience, I did not get charged a cash advance rate, but it is going to vary depending on your credit card issuer, because there are some credit card issuers that might consider that a cash advance and charge you a certain interest rate plus fees. So again, it's going to vary depending on the credit card that you use to fund your security deposit. Another data point I wanted to confirm about the Academy Visa Secure Credit Card Builder is that there's absolutely no hard credit checks. In terms of timeline to graduation, that's still yet to be determined, but I will share some data points later down the road when that information becomes available. Anyways, let's jump over and go over some of the best bank issued accounts that you can use to help build up your credit profile. All right, so here we have some of the top credit builders out right now, in my opinion. Now, if you feel like I've left something off the list, then definitely let me know in the comment section. But the accounts that we have the Sable One secured MasterCard, we got Open Sky, we got the Navy Federal End Rewards, we got the Discover It Secure, TD Bank Secure, we got Academy Visa, we have Bank of America Secure Card, as well as Cred AI. Now, I decided to evaluate these different bank issued accounts based on several criteria. So the first criteria that we have is whether or not there's a hard credit check. Then we have whether or not it graduates. So some secure credit cards are indefinitely secured. Some graduate where you get your deposit back. We have approval odds. Believe it or not all secure credit cards are equal. Some secure credit cards actually go through some type of underwriting process where you can actually get denied even if you have the deposit. Eligibility, so who's able to apply for these different accounts. So let's start off first with the Sable One. Again, there's absolutely no hard credit check. Unfortunately, it does not graduate, so it's indefinitely secured. But based on some of the information on their website, opening up the Sable One secure credit card may improve your chances of getting approved once they eventually drop their unsecured credit card. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. Approval odds are very, very easy when it comes to the Sable One. They're not even doing a soft credit check. They're just doing identity verification. The eligibility is wide open, so anyone throughout the United States. Open Sky. So Open Sky has been out for a long time now. At first, I wasn't a big fan of Open Sky. I actually had Open Sky. I actually closed it out a couple of years ago. I had a secure credit card with them, but it's indefinitely secured. But one data point I wanted to share, and shout out to some of the subscribers who shared this information. Open Sky now does credit limit increases on their secure credit cards. But for the most part, it's going to be indefinitely secured unless you close the account, so it doesn't graduate, but it doesn't do a hard inquiry. Now, the approval odds are very easy. There have been instances where people wouldn't be able to get the Open Sky credit card if they couldn't verify their identity. Otherwise, eligibility is open to anyone in the United States. Next up, the Navy Federal End Rewards. Now, this is one of my favorite secure credit cards. Unfortunately, there is a hard credit check. Now, that's one of the things that I really don't understand when it comes to secure credit cards is if you're putting up the money, why is there a hard credit check? It just doesn't make any sense. The Navy Federal End Rewards does graduate, so that's one of the great things. Automatically graduates to $2,000, minimum of $200. The approval odds, I would say, are very easy. I haven't really come across too many people who were denied the Navy Federal End Rewards. As long as you have the security deposit, you should be okay, or unless you had a negative relationship with Navy Federal before. But otherwise, pretty much everyone I know has been approved for this if they have the money in their savings account before they apply. Unfortunately, with Navy Federal, it's only open for members, so you have to be a member with Navy Federal. Next up, we have TD Bank, and this one I said is probably one of the most underrated secure credit cards. TD Bank secure credit card does do a hard check. However, it does graduate. So my secure credit card graduated in 8 months. I started out with a $5,000 limit, unsecured in 8 months. After the eighth billing cycle, got all my money back. The approval odds is pretty easy, I would say, with the TD Bank secured credit card. As long as you have the money in your savings account, then you're eligible. Now, in terms of who can apply for the TD Bank credit card, now you do have to go in branch for the secured credit card. So that's one caveat. You'll eventually have to go in branch to finalize the account opening. Next up, we got Academy Visa. So we just dropped a video, and this one recently came to my attention. I went through the process. There's absolutely no hard inquiry, and it does graduate. So after a certain time period, you can get your security deposit back, and it converts to an unsecured credit card. On top of that, the annual fee goes away once it graduates. Now, what really makes the Academy Visa secure credit card different is that eligibility is open. So there's no other secure credit card where there's no hard credit check and it graduates and it's open to everyone. There's just nothing like that. All the other secure credit cards that graduate, there's a hard check. I mean, look at this. It graduates, but there's a hard credit check. Graduates, hard credit check. Graduates, hard credit check. Graduates, hard credit check. The Academy Visa secure credit card is the only secure credit card I'm aware of where there's no credit check, but it graduates to unsecured. Next up, we got the Bank of America secure credit card. So this is another good secure credit card. Now, one thing I would say about Bank of America and their secure credit card, Bank of America will deny you a secure credit card, which is so bizarre in my opinion, especially if you have a decent credit score and you actually have the deposit. So that's one thing to keep in mind. All secure credit cards are not built equally. Some secure credit cards will deny you even if you have the deposit. Bank of America is notorious for denying secure credit card applications. The approval odds, I would say, are moderate, but the eligibility is wide open. Bank of America is one of the top largest banks in the country. So this is going to be available to most people. Last but not least, we have Cred AI. Now, this is a little different because it's not technically a credit card. I don't really know how to classify it, but it is a bank issued account that you can use to build up your credit. Now, there's absolutely no hard credit check. In terms of graduation, that's not really applicable with the Cred AI. Now, to get approved, it's very, very straightforward. All they're doing is identity verification and eligibility is wide open. But one thing I really like about Cred AI is that you don't even have to put money onto the account before it reports. So even if you didn't deposit any money into your account, the $1,500 trade line will be reporting on your credit. So, all right, so next up, I wanted to go over some of the other characteristics. We're going to be looking at rewards, annual fees, minimum deposit, and maximum limit. So first up, we got the Sable One Secured MasterCard. It does earn rewards. So there's several 2% cashback categories: Hulu, Netflix, Shopify. There's no annual fee. The minimum deposit is only $10. That's probably the lowest in terms of limits for secure credit cards. But with the $10 minimum limit, is really no excuse for you not to have a primary bank issued account reporting on your credit. It goes up to a maximum of $10,000. Open Sky does not offer any rewards. It does come with the annual fee. The minimum deposit is $200. The maximum limit is $3,000. The Navy Federal End Rewards does earn 1% cash back on all purchases. There's absolutely no annual fee. Minimum deposit of $200 all the way up to $5,000. Now, I'm not sure if it goes beyond $5,000, but I did initially put $5,000 down on my Navy Federal End Rewards, but I'm not sure if you can go beyond the $5,000. If anyone is aware of that information, let us know in the comment section down below. Discover It earns cash back. So Discover It has the Discover Cashback Match. So at the end of your first year, all the cash back that you earned in that year, they basically double it. So, and they also have certain 2% categories as well. No annual fee, $200 all the way up to a max of $2,500. The TD Bank Secure Credit Card does come with rewards. They have several 2% and 3% categories. It is an annual fee, but it's prorated. So what will happen is when your secure card unsecures, let's say it unsecures within a year, they'll give you a prorated refund. So once it turns to unsecured, you no longer have to pay the annual fee. minimum 300 all the way up to 5,000. And with the TD Bank Secure Credit Card, it'll unsecure to whatever you put down. So if you put down 1,000, it's going to unsecure to 1,000. If you put down 5,000, it's going to unsecure to 5,000. The Academy Visa Secure Credit Card does not earn any rewards. There is an annual fee, minimum of 300 all the way up to 3,000. Bank of America does earn rewards. There's no annual fee, minimum of 300 up to 4,900. Cred AI also offers rewards. There's no annual fee. The minimum deposit is zero, and they'll report an initial $1,500 limit on your credit report. Last but not least, I wanted to go over some of the secure credit products that maybe you want to stay away from for certain reasons. Now, we have the Citibank Secure Credit Card, Wells Fargo Secure Credit Card, the Vero Credit Builder, the Chime Credit Builder, and the Applied Bank Secure Credit Card. So one of the things about the Citibank Secure Credit Card is that it takes a long time to graduate. At one point, I believe they stated that it could take up to 18 months before you're eligible for an unsecured credit card. Usually secured credit cards will graduate within a year. So the fact that it takes a longer time, I don't think the Citibank Secure Card is a good option. Now, Wells Fargo is in the same boat. There's no clear path to graduation. There is a hard check, and Wells Fargo is notorious, just like with Bank of America, for denying applications for secure credit cards, even when that customer had the deposit in their account. Now, another credit builder that you might want to reconsider is the Vero Credit Card Builder. Now, I don't have any issues with the Vero Bank Secure Credit Card other than the fact that you have to have a direct deposit before you're eligible to apply for the credit builder. For people who don't have a direct deposit, then they're not going to be eligible to be able to apply. So I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of offering a credit builder if you're going to make the requirements restrictive. Now, another credit builder you might want to reconsider is the Chime Credit Builder. So the Chime Credit Builder, there's no credit check, but based on a lot of recent data points, they've been very inconsistent in reporting to the credit reporting agencies. And in many cases, the Chime Credit Builder has fallen off of people's credit reports. So when considering a credit builder account, the biggest thing is that that account reports consistently because you want it to help your credit. But when a credit builder account or any type of account is falling off of your credit report, then that's not going to be a good thing. So I think the Chime Credit Builder is definitely one to reconsider because there's been a lot of inconsistencies in that account reporting on people's credit reports. Now, I don't really have any problems with the Applied Bank Secure Credit Card. Each of these products serves its own need. But the Applied Bank Secure Credit Card has very high fees. I think the annual fee is something around $50 to $75. So that's a pretty high annual fee to be paying for a secure credit card. Anyways, that's all I wanted to cover in this video. Let me know your comments and questions in the comment section down below. And until next time, take it easy and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.